You do not need to start with a camera. You have to do a lot of self-evaluating. Keep it a minute or less. I'm not gonna keep watching it and it's the same one clip. There's no cuts, no nothing. Don't edit blindly. If you yourself wouldn't click on your video, other people are not gonna click on your video. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Aniya.elise, and we are back with yet another video. As y'all can tell by the title, we are about to be doing something a little different. I've never done a talking video before, but there's a first time for everything. I'm gonna be giving you guys some content creation tips, more specifically 5 tips for content creation. Now, I've seen people do these videos on TikTok and things like that, but I really do want to go in depth and give you guys some tips from a beginning / intermediate content creator. Let's go. So let's just get straight into it. The first tip is fonts. A little bit of a background on fonts.
A font is a collection of characters, including letters, numbers, punctuation, and symbols, all designed with the same style and size.
I feel like they're one of the building blocks to your video. If you don't have a standing out font or an interesting font, people are just gonna swipe, if I'm being honest. If you're using the regular text all the time, like say I'm putting some text on a video and I'm just using the classic font every time, people are gonna get tired of seeing the classic font, if I'm being honest. So that is why, those who may not know, there's a website called The Font. I'm gonna put a little video somewhere on the screen. I go on and I use every time I make a video to get my own fonts. There are more than 100 different fonts you can pick from. They're all most of them are brand new, you know. Some fonts haven't been seen before, things of that nature. So if you just want to go on there and download some fonts and import them to your video, which I can show you guys how to do it, just let me know in the comments if you want to know. But I do that every time, and honestly, like, I feel like that's better than just using a font that's in an app. Now, I ain't saying I don't use those font apps every once in a while now, or like a classic font every time. So yeah, fonts are a great way to promote your videos, get your videos more out there. If you have great fonts, people are gonna want to watch it. So our next tip is, drum roll please, sounds. Sounds are one of my favorites, if I'm being honest, because you can be doing absolutely nothing in a video and put sounds behind it to make it look more interesting and catch the eye of your viewer. Like, for example, if I'm pouring a cup of coffee in a mini video and I'm doing like a get ready with me, and say I mute that video, you can actually find a sound, or if it's not in the app, then you can actually just go on YouTube or something like that and type in like pouring sound, or like something like you guys get what I'm talking about. And then you can find it and import it, and that way it'll catch your viewer's eye more, and it won't just be a plain, you know, a plain clip of you just pouring a cup of coffee. It'll have like a pouring sound. Or my favorite, I do have a couple of favorite sounds that I'm gonna let you guys know. I love using the pop sound, so it sounds like this. I also love using the typing sound. I use the gas. I use laughter. Like there's so many different sounds that you can use and put into your videos to make your videos more interesting, so that it'll help people to like reel people in, keep them in watching your video the whole time. Sounds are another building block to a great video and to great content creation. So the next topic is probably going to be more of a longer topic that we're going to talk about mostly throughout this video. Is going to be mainly on equipment. Now, I've heard a lot of things about like different equipment and things like that. First, I'm going to tell you guys what I believe, honestly. If you're doing YouTube, you do not need to start with a camera. Don't attack me. I know you don't need to start with a camera. You don't need a camera when you're first starting out because you don't even know if you want to keep doing YouTube, period. Me personally, like, I have been doing YouTube for a couple of years now, and I've always filmed off my phone. I have an iPhone 13. I know I'm getting a new one soon, but I usually film with my iPhone 13. Then I actually send my videos to the iPad, and then I edit on an iPad and just release the video on the iPad as well. It makes it much easier considering there's a bigger screen and things of that nature. I do have a couple of other like equipment. My parents have also, like, you know, poured into my YouTube journey as well with equipment. I do have a tripod now, and it has lights and everything, like, to help me out. It's not a ring light, but it just has two lights, light on the top, light on the bottom. I will be putting that tripod link in the description box down below, also in my bio as well, if you guys want to go ahead and go buy that tripod, because it's great and it's not that expensive. So basically, I also have, for equipment, as you guys can see, I have some mics as well. I'll also put those in the description box down below and in my bio in case anyone wants to buy. I just feel like once you start doing content creation and you know you want to keep doing it, that's when you should start considering, you know, hey, I want to invest in myself. Like, I want to get this equipment, I want to get this mic, and start with small stuff. Don't like say, hey, yeah, I want to keep doing YouTube, and then go out and buy an $800 camera. Like, I also have a pencil for the iPad to help get better small little edits in. It's all about what level you're in, if that makes sense. I wouldn't recommend any equipment to a beginner except the tripod. Tripods are like, you need that type of stuff no matter if you're doing YouTube or if you're just doing like reels and short videos and things of that nature. You're gonna need something to prop your phone up on so you don't have to lean it up against anything like that, because trust me, I've had my experience in doing that. You can't get great angles doing that. So yeah, I say this all to say that with equipment, it just, you have to do a lot of self-evaluating. Do I really need this right now, or can it wait? Can I get something smaller until like I get 200 subscribers or like 1K subscribers, and make goals for yourself. When you hit those goals, then I feel like that's when you can start getting, you know, the camera and all that stuff, and the mini camera, because I feel like the mini cameras be more expensive than the actual big vlogging camera, if I'm being honest. So this next topic is more for my Instagram reel, TikTok, and YouTube short people. This next tip is timing. I definitely had to learn time. Every person says every person says like those type of things and messes up sometimes. It's okay. When you're first making those videos and putting those videos out, you're gonna notice that. If you talk a lot like I do, you're gonna have to edit more to make sure it's not just you beating a dead horse, basically. If I'm saying like basically, those are things that I usually cut out, especially for shorter video purposes. For shorter video purposes, I would say keep it a minute or less. If possible, keep it under a minute, because some of these apps, when you even do a YouTube short, you can only do up to a minute. You want to get straight to the point. My mom was asking me the other day, like, about some tips and stuff like that to help her content creating. Now, I'm not like an expert in content creating, but I do know a couple of things that I can share and give out to people, which is why I'm making these videos, because I feel like these can also help, because I definitely had to do some deep diving when I first started. With timing, what you want to do is you want to watch your whole video. Watch all of the videos that you have. Go ahead and put it in CapCut or put it in the editing service that you're using. And then after you put it in the editing service that you're using, you're gonna wanna watch it all. Watch the bloopers, watch the ums and the ands and the basicallys and the all that stuff over, so you know what to cut. Don't be scared of the minute total, like because when you put it in the editing app, it's gonna tell you how many minutes of like videos you have, how many minutes of content you have. Don't be scared of that number, because after you edit it, it's gonna be way less than that. So don't be intimidated. Go ahead and just dive right in. And I would recommend you start from the beginning, because some people, like, I've literally seen TikTok videos where people start editing at the end of their video. Don't know what that's about, but I do not recommend it, especially for a beginner. You want to edit from the beginning. Let's actually watch. I'm gonna put a couple of my mini videos on the screen just so we can both watch it together and we can evaluate it. One, as you guys can see with the beginning preview clip, it gets straight to the point. It lets you know what we're doing, where we're going, so there are no questions going into it. And if people want to go ahead and scroll, that's what they want to do, they can do that. That's the goal of making these short videos and things like that. The goal is to push your content out there, and two, to entertain people. People go on YouTube Shorts to be entertained. People go on TikTok to be entertained, to laugh. You want to make a video that's so interesting that you could watch it more than one time. Not just because it's you doing the video, you in the video, but because it's actually that entertaining. You want to have those cuts. You want to have those blunt cuts to where it's like, if I'm cutting an apple, don't have it be the long, I don't have it as the long video where I'm grabbing the cutting board, putting the apple on the cutting board, and just like chopping the apple, and there's no cuts, there's no like different scenes to keep that person pulled in, if that makes sense. Like, if I know you're about to cut an apple, I'm not gonna keep watching it and it's the same one clip. There's no cuts, no nothing, it's just plain, no sounds, no nothing. So what you want to do is, if you're cutting an apple or doing something plain, make it intricate. Cut it. Do blunt cuts in your videos. Do blunt cuts in your videos. Mute all those videos and add sounds. Add different sounds. Add music in the background. Do a voiceover. I could talk more about. I'll talk more about voiceovers in part 2. But yeah, do those things that keep people interested in the video and keep them watching the video. So you guys, this is actually our last topic, and I love yapping about content creation. Our last topic is thumbnails. Now, thumbnails, even if you're not doing YouTube, I would say thumbnails are one of the most important things when it comes to a short video as well. This also lets people know what you're going to be doing in this video. Say they view your TikTok profile, because TikTok lets you know if people view your profile now. So if you go to your profile, what are you going to see? Are you going to see the video starting to play, or are you going to see the thumbnail that you put on the video? 9 times out of 10, the video that's going to be clicked on is the thumbnail video. These are the stepping stones to help your videos get up there. I've had a couple videos on YouTube Shorts that have blown up with views, and I will talk about views and likes in part 2 as well, so tune in for that. But y'all, some of my videos have truly blown up a little bit. I would say a little blow up, like 1K. It's not that big of a blow up, but it's a blow up. It helps to compare them, to kind of see what you did in that video, what you did in that video, to get the views and to get the people watching those videos. That actually helps tremendously. Like I was saying, most of the videos that I had on there, that I started to have on there that blew up, had thumbnails. So these are the tips that I'm getting y'all. So I will hope y'all writing them down. I will hope y'all taking these tips and catching these hints. So thumbnails are very important. Let's actually break down a thumbnail. I'm gonna show you guys some YouTube Short, TikTok, Instagram Reels thumbnails, and some of my YouTube thumbnails as well. All right, y'all. So let's break down. I am looking down at my iPad, so if I'm looking down, that's just so you know. Let's unpack this escaping laziness video vlog. If you guys haven't already seen that video, go ahead and watch that video, because that was last week's video and it's very good, may I say. First things first, when you're making a video, you want to at least have 4 photos to have to the side. When you're doing things for your vlog, make sure you take videos. Say I'm making a meal, and that's gonna be part of my vlog video. You want to take a picture of the finished meal afterwards, or take a picture of the ingredients if you already ate the meal and forgot to take a picture. Like, take a picture of the seasonings, or like a cooking spoon and the bowl that you used or something like that. Just make sure you're taking pictures of everything you're doing in the video, so that one, you can just at the end pick all the pictures that you want to use for the thumbnail, and two, you can have different photos to switch out if you don't like how the thumbnail looks. Now for thumbnails, I do use Canva and I use CapCut, and sometimes I use PixArt for just like different stickers and stuff like that I can't find on CapCut or Canva. It takes an array of things. Like we talked about, the fonts. The fonts are different, and I did that on purpose too. You also have to research this stuff, because you can't, I would say, don't edit blindly. And what I mean by this is, don't just go wasting your time and just playing with stuff. Yes, this is how you learn, but at the same time, I feel like if you just research and if you just look this stuff up, then, or watch videos on it, then that's how you learn the best. I know me personally, I'm a hands-on learner, so I like to do things, and if it don't look right, then I go to other things. I also go to the people that I watch on YouTube and look at their thumbnails, and not copy, but pick out small little things that I know that I can try. I also I want to do a thumbnail tutorial. Let me know in the comments if you guys would want something like that. All in all, guys, honestly, I've just been trying new fonts and trying new elements and things like that to get my thumbnails looking accordingly. If you yourself, this is what I go by. If you yourself wouldn't click on your video, other people are not gonna click on your video. Keep that in your head. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was a bit short, but let me know if you guys want a part 2. I'm gonna be doing part 2 anyways, so let me know if you guys are looking forward to that, or any tips that I can even put in the part 2. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all favorite tip was, or what y'all want to hear in the next video. I love y'all. Goodbye.